Hello Highlander fans, and welcome to GoHighlanders.com's coverage of the 2014 UC Riverside men's tennis team. The preseason is in full swing, and the season opener is quickly approaching, so we sat down with head coach Tim Downey to get his take on the upcoming season. Coach, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You are in your second season now at the helm of the men's tennis program. Tell us how last year went and what you learned being a first-year head coach.
Certainly it was a very challenging year. Coming in a kind of a transitional phase with our team. We had a great group of seniors and then a new group of younger players, which kind of created a disparate level of talent. I was very excited at what we had. The new kids really started to buy into our system, and it was a great start for the program to start to rebuild and start moving forward.
Now, kind of talking about those new kids, you had 3 players that earned Big West All-Conference honors last year. Julian Ruffin was named to the singles honorable mention team, and Luis Gastow and Calvin No were selected to the doubles honorable mention team. What does it mean for your program to have 3 players make All-Conference?
Well, it's very exciting. Certainly, it certainly gives us more recognition and for recruits. They certainly earned those awards. The Big West Conference is a very difficult conference, and I'm very proud of their accomplishment, and I hope to see more from them this year. And hopefully it will mean, that recognition will mean a lot more in bringing in new recruits.
So now going into your second season as head coach, what are some of the goals that you'd like to accomplish?
Well, first off, our philosophy is constant improvement. From there, our goals are to ultimately win every match that we possibly can. We're improving at every level as far as the age groups, the freshmen that we have coming in, the sophomores have a year of experience behind them, and I really feel that we have an opportunity to make a serious impact into the Big West Conference this year. With winning, and certainly there's that stigma that you want to go out there and win every single match and the pressure of doing so. But I want these kids to learn from their losses and improve upon them each time. And so that we're constantly getting better. Winning the matches, or more winning I should say, will help us to gain more fan support, more donor support, and ultimately give us the resources to become a national contender.
So as we move forward into 2014, it is safe to say that Ruffin, Gastow, No, and Marcus Vizcarra make up your core group of returners. Tell us your expectations for each of them.
Well, with the experience they gained from last year, it's time for them to adopt leadership roles on the team.
So in addition to these returners, you brought in a number of freshmen and transfers to complete the roster. Tell us about which players you expect to see in the lineup.
Well, we had a huge recruiting class this year. Players that arrived in September, frankly, I was not expecting so many. All this talent makes us very deep, and in the lineup will give us options throughout the season. Immediately, Jack Felich, Cooper Bridge, and Sean Yoon. They'll bring strength and balance to our team. And our depth chart remains strong with Sean Robles, Michael Corella, able to step up and earn a spot during the season. So I feel that we're very, very deep.
Now, your first match of the season is a home contest against Nevada on January 16th. You then hit the road for 10 straight matches away from Riverside before returning to Andukel Park for 10 home contests in your final 13 matches. Talk about the schedule and how it's set up like that.
Well, initially we had these tournaments arranged in Las Vegas at UNLV and also down at Arizona and Tucson. And I like those events very much so. They're very solid schedule there, very good teams that play there, and I wanted to keep that in our schedule. So with that being said, that was usually early in the season, and because of the change in the coaching arrangement up at UC Davis, their schedule was adjusted to play early, and because of our conference realignment, Pacific was no longer in our conference. I didn't want to go up north and just play one match. So I wanted to make sure that it was a benefit to all the guys, and we got some good tennis in, so I added more matches there. So it just worked out that we had 3 matches put together. And so with that happening, I wanted to make sure that we had a lot of home matches after that fact, so that the fan base could come out and support us.
So in addition to Nevada in the home opener, you played quite a few big-name schools, such as San Diego State, Arizona, and Georgetown, just to name a few. How will playing these big-time schools help prepare the team for conference play?
Well, I like playing a tougher schedule no matter what. It certainly prepares all my players to be sharper, to be stronger mentally, and be able to handle the rigors of our own conference challenges. Golly, we've even added USC to the schedule. So it's going to be a real challenge for the guys, and it's going to help them a lot, and especially if they are a little intimidated at this point, which I hope they won't be. I think they'll be ready. It'll certainly help them in the long run.
Now, Big West action is always challenging, as in any given season, you have more than half of your league are ranked nationally. So which squads do you see in the top half of conference this season, and where do you see the Highlanders fitting in?
That's a very difficult question, only because it seems like on paper there are teams that you would automatically believe that would run away with the conference. Santa Barbara is certainly housing a lot of talent. Davis is coming on. They had a great recruiting class. Hawaii is always very strong. We've had a good recruiting class this year. I'm very hopeful that we're going to pick up some conference wins this year. So as far as where I see us, obviously I want to see us on top, but it's up for grabs as far as I'm concerned.
So, Coach, first match is in an hour. Who do you have in your lineup, and where are they?
Well, because we have so much depth this year, that's a difficult question to answer. Each of the guys are challenging for spots. But I certainly believe that we're going to probably see guys like Luis Gastow and Jack Felich fighting 1 for 1 and 2, somewhere in that range. Julian Ruffin and Cooper Bridge at 3 and 4. Those guys and could certainly challenge for 1 and 2 as well. So that makes it fun for us right there, the fact that we have so many players that can help us at any one of those levels. From 5 to 6 on, we've got Calvin No and Sean Yoon and Marcus Vizcarra all vying for spots right there. I can rotate them out at each match. And with the other fellers, Michael and Sean Robles, we're very deep. So it's going to be a fun season for us.
Well, great, Coach. Sounds very exciting. Good luck for the 2014 season.
Thank you very much.